Welcome back guys to ReZero, where we left off on a little fun witch tea party where Echidna decided to confess her absolute freaking obsession over Subaru. However, just as she was about to climax, a little witch called Satella decided to crash the tea party. So I feel like this little tea party is about to get even more interesting, and considering this is the season finale of the first part, I can't wait to see what kind of banger of an ending we will leave off on. So without further ado, let us get into episode 13 of ReZero. If you guys want to watch full anime, make sure to check out the link above as we start the video in 3, 2, 1, go. Of course you did. I didn't honestly like her dress design going on. To become your waifu. Ooh. And making everyone cry. Ooh. Way more vile than any witch. It's really ungrateful to her. I love how the last 2 episodes have just been a big like fuck you to Subaru. Hurt? Don't be hurt. I have so many mixed feelings going on about Satella. Love me. Oh my god, why does she look like fucking Emilia? Treasure yourself more. But that could be to protect you. This is the same creepy music we had with Emilia. Is this episode gonna reveal that that's not the point of Return by Death? Like, we know Return by Death in a way is Satella making sure that Subaru always gets the ideal like route, but ram ram. Someone get this fella a head pad. Just like a lonely little child. Oh, that's right, you give him a head pat, sweetie. Oh! you guys in a way right now in the current state, but I guess. Wait, the dress. It's very similar to Emilia's dress. Wait, no, I oh. He bit off his own tongue. I don't feel like punching him is going to. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. That's why she's always lying down. I wonder why all these witches seem to care about Subaru so much. Like, they're very affectionate towards Subaru. Like, we know it, like, Echidna is reasoning it as well as it. That you should be included among the ones you wish to save. I guess Subaru's never realized that he himself needs saving. What could you have possibly seen in those two trials? Oh man. This is mentally fucking with me. Like, the headbutt of love? Welcome back. Of course, like, Subaru doesn't want to freaking always die over and over again. He does it because he wants to save people, but I guess, like, when is he ever going to save himself? But, like, isn't saving himself saving the people he loves? I don't know, because, like, could he? Like, yeah, what can I do except die and repeat everything? Like, Subaru, in a way, is in his, like, own, like, loophole I feel like he can't get out of. Like, so when does he get the time to, I guess, save himself? Of course they do. You're the one who saved me, so I'll allow you to be saved too. It fucks me so much that they use the same Seiyu for Satella and Emilia. She's standing. Ooh! Because he said he would defeat all the great rabbits. Oh! She turned into Rem not to fuck with him, but to... All these witches, like, sincerely care for Subaru. I still put my vote on what I said in like episode 9 or 10. I feel like Subaru's reincarnation of someone that knew all the witches. It's so weird because I previously viewed all the witches as kind of evil in a way, but I don't know anymore. Are we really going? Are we doing this? No one likes that stuff. Unless you're into BDSM, but it's a little different from that. Anyways. Okay, good. Like I don't think taking the offer Echidna gave was the right way. I can pay them in some other way than death. Greedy. Look at Subaru. He'll be back. Our boy be back with newfound motivation. Okay, Echidna redeemed herself. This is so like I feel mindfucked because like I thought Echidna was batshit crazy, but yeah, like I thought you were all monsters beyond comprehension, but arigato. Yeah, I thought she was being cheeky, but she wasn't. It was just to give Subra that feeling of love again. And you, sweetie, I thought you were batshit crazy, but like, you're like a hot batshit crazy. I do. No. Compared to Dai, it's nothing. I've never really thought about it, but it's Subara didn't rely so much on return by death because we do have to consider. Yeah, when you guys showed us like the unthinkable present, was it? That was fucked up. That really fucked with us. You must come. You must come. What do you mean? To kill me? The sound that makes you want to cry. Wait, hold on. What the? No. Wait. Are we? Wait. I'm so far. I'm so. What a good boy. Why is he so hurt up? Oh, fucking MVP of this whole season. Because people care about you. Even a dragon. Otto the fuck. Wow, Subaru, a lolly master, a witch pussy magnet, and even a fucking dragon. I never thought about it, but it's so true that Subaru has always just relied on return by death rather than others. Like he always thought that he was the sole like solution in kind of solving everything, but like wait, Subaru, you thought no one likes you? The fuck? You have like fucking 20 girls and like 1,000 lollies after your dick. Are you fucking with me? Sorry, I know this is meant to be a wholesome moment, but oh, Patricia is so adorable. It just made me mad because like it breaks my heart to see that Subra thought like there weren't people that liked him. Like he was just like I don't know. Your best friends, the bromance. Was that the oh? Welcome back to hell. Sorry. I love how we how. Why did it reject? Oh, is it because Echidna mentioned every time? Oh no, you lost your qualifications. I thought it might. Oh, maybe it's because you didn't accept Echidna. I was thinking because Echidna said it's harder to enter the graveyard like each time. That's why the second time was a lot harder than the first time, and like etc. Hello, Roswaal. You scared the shit out of me. I do believe this might not be the first time. Oh. Contradictory to what we've just been listening to. So many what the fuck moments. I could see the future I desired. The starting line of my result. Why did he? Oh shit. The hell you must choose. Taking off the makeup brought such like a different vibe. I felt like he was. Okay. I'm not limited to the sanctuary alone. Of course he does. Yeah, of course. It was you! I was right! Well, I. Why though, motherfucker? Why? Well, it has to be because of the book. Why? To help sharpen your resolve? Fuck you! As a being who can only say one and no other. Yeah, that's right. That motherfucker's the one that caused all of this shit to go down. Just a little. Oh, okay, no, you're just gonna admit it straight up. I've been insane for a long time since the moment I was unhunt. I've been insane. Because insanity's not a hot look these days. I will force it upon you. Okay. I get why he took off the makeup. Oh, the creaking wood just gave me fucking chills. Oh, just. I don't think it's haze. He wants to. Okay, maybe hate's better. Yeah, he's trying to shape him. I believe in you. This episode is suffocating. Like the feeling of. I don't know how long you'll be able to keep your. What Why did that open again? Fuck, no, it's not. I thought he closed it and it reopened back to... I think, in short, Roswaal is kind of the same as Echidna, because 400 years ago, I think the eyes of Echidna, he's obviously full of Echidna as well, but like, in short, he wants to create Subaru into that perfect hope that... I'm trying to put into words his insanity, and it's a bit difficult. Just let the season end. I think that's the only thing you can do. Otto? I loved how the music kicked in. You have an answer? Right, it's me. What do you mean? Morning. Morning, yes. Oh, it's morning. What is Otto doing here? Has Otto been... You always seem to find me when I'm in my freakish states. What does that mean? Why is Otto? Well, yes, any type of answer would be nice, but why leave it to you? I mean, I thank you. Is it okay? Yeah, may as well just take a quick meditation. Bring back some of that insanity. Sanity, I mean, not insanity. Oh! That was a beautiful solution. I feel much more... Oh! That left me honestly just speechless, because it's like literally the point of like this entire episode, and I guess like in the series on itself as well, is the point that Natsuki Subaru needs to stop thinking he is the only one that can find a solution to everything. He needs to stop thinking that he is the only one that could do anything about the solution, as perfectly summed up by Otto, whilst also decking him in the face. That's right, like Subaru just needs to stop thinking like, what do I need to do? Because it's not about the I, you know, there's no team and I, like it's just like, Subaru, you need to stop thinking that you're the only one that could do everything. And that's why this perfectly leads into the conversation I guess we had with Roswaal, if I am trying to kind of break that down, is the fact that Roswaal has been trying to, I feel like, push Subaru into the corner so that he stops sacrificing himself for other people. In a way, like Roswaal, I feel like, is also another person that is trying to lead Subaru into a path where he stops sacrificing himself just because he has the powers of return by death, but starts being a little bit greedy, because in a way that might actually be the solution. Because it was really fucked up what Roswaal said, where he's just like, you're gonna have to abandon like Emilia, but he said if you do that, that is the way like she will live. Like as long as there's like a life, there's hope, there's a possibility, there's something there if they live. So like we can perfectly apply that to Subaru, because it's like, if you are greedy and if you do live, it might actually be the solution to everything. Because we got to think back, even from season 1 and even this season, it's the fact that Subaru has always resulted in taking his life. The moment something goes wrong, it's just like, okay, return by death, okay, return by death. It's never been like a different solution. Like we've never actually thought, like paused to think that there could actually be another solution that's not return by death. I don't know, it was like a really simple answer, but at the same time I feel like we were quite like oblivious to that. Well, I personally felt like, yeah, every time something goes wrong, I was just like, oh, okay, let's reset. Where are we gonna reset? Like, what do we do differently this time? But it might actually not be the point of return by death. Like, and I feel like when we had that whole kind of scene with Satella, which honestly caught me off the guard the most, it's just like, oh yeah, the fuck, we got to talk about that reveal as well. But I thought Satella was just like a crazy kind of, you know, yandere witch that was in love with Subaru, but it didn't actually feel like it is still yandere, but I guess it's not yandere at the same time. Wait, no, I take that back. It is still yandere, but like she is a yandere lover, but she does it because she genuinely cares about Subaru, because everything she said was just like, oh, I want you to be happy, like I want you to stop dying, like I want you to live out your life, like I want you to stop sacrificing yourself for everyone, I want you to be selfish because you deserve it. Like in a way, it was such like an immense amount of love for Subaru, and all the witches had that love for Subaru as well. And that's why I also want to go back on this way, is that a couple of episodes back I also mentioned that I feel like Subaru, we've actually never thought about the reason why Subaru actually isekai'd into this world, but if we actually pause to think about it, Subaru could actually be a, like, I don't know, like being real cheesy, but like a hero or like something, or maybe like a witch himself that was there 400 years ago. And I say that because I feel like that's the reason why he has so many connections with the witches. That's why all these witches are so affectionate towards Subaru, and I feel like it might be because maybe like Subaru sacrificed himself 400 years ago for Satella, and that's why Satella is like, oh, I want you to stop dying for other people, because obviously 400 years ago, if that was the scenario, he would have died for like Satella or the other witches, and maybe that's why Satella also gave him this power by return by death, so he never sacrifices or like dies for someone else's sake. But obviously Satella has been mad at Subaru, or like this, or she's kind of gone loose cannon because Subaru actually ended up using return by death to save other people when it wasn't actually the point of the power that she gave to Subaru. I don't know, I feel like that could be a theory. I'm just gonna throw that theory out there, because there has to be a reason as to why all these witches are so affectionate towards Subaru. Like, yes, I know he's an absolute pussy magnet of a lad of a Chad, but I feel like there is going to be more of a genuine reason towards that. Okay, I know that theory might sound like hella whack, but the reason I kind of came to that conclusion is because last week when we had the unthinkable death, it was like A, very shocking, but then B, it made me also think like, hey, there might actually be like time travel, or at least like different timelines that could possibly go down. I don't know if ReZero will ever touch on like time traveling or etc, but like the basis of always like, you know, time travel, the rule is that there's always different timelines, and all those different timelines can affect like a different timeline that can create like a timeline loop, you know, like all the shenanigans that kind of goes down with time travel. And I also think those unthinkable deaths might also tie in with the reason like Satella is Emilia. I'm still unsure on that. Like, I know that sounds really stupid, but it's just because I felt like they made it like way too obvious, and I feel like they did that because they're gonna throw in a twist later on. But I guess for now they full out showed like Emilia's face. I mean, it's the same Seiyu as Emilia, I do believe, because they sound exactly the same. And obviously like Satella says things that Subaru only told Emilia, so like it would make sense that Emilia is Satella, but I don't know like how exactly. I guess that's still like the overall mystery to it, of exactly like how exactly Emilia is Satella. But I guess my theory so far is that it could be due to like the alternate timelines. So like the timeline that Subaru is in right now is like Emilia, but in an alternate timeline it would be Satella, and maybe either one of them actually ended up crossing into this timeline of the timeline that Subaru is actually in. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think that's like, I still don't know. And I guess that's like the overall fun to the overall mystery. I did honestly love how this episode actually focused on something so unexpected, which was for Subaru to just like put himself first, which he has never done before. And it was odd because like all these people that I previously saw as like enemies or like people we needed to be wary of ended up actually showing their true intentions, which was overall caring for Subaru. So that really bamboozled me. Like obviously the biggest one of Satella, like she's someone that I knew like loves Subaru, but I thought, you know, it was just like a batshit crazy love, but it actually ended up revealing like how she genuinely just cares about Subaru. So that's why I still put my theory of like, I think Satella and the Witch of Envy are two different like kind of at least beings, like entities, because I also explained when we had that Lollibaba kind of reveal thing with the whole Echidna clones, they talked about how like some witches and like the witch factor are sometimes incompatible. So that's why I think like the Witch of Envy and Satella are two different people, but I guess we'll have to wait to see if that kind of gets confirmed. And that's why I think like the Witch of Envy's kind of like personality, like entity we saw was like the batshit crazy version of Yandere Love, but Satella was actually the one that gave that genuine kind of confession. Hence why in this episode we actually saw like a lot more of a clearer kind of body of like Satella, as well as we also got revealed, you know, of Satella also looking exactly like Emilia. So I guess that would make sense then a little more, like if Emilia is Satella and then she ended up getting the witch factor and that's how it ended up in a different time. Yeah, I don't know, let's not get into that messy kind of theory. But yeah, I guess on that note, that does conclude the first part of season 2. I can't wait for part 2, which is luckily coming out in winter 2021, so not too much long of a wait. So I can't wait to catch you guys back then. So if you guys haven't already, do make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys know when ReZero season 2 part 2 is back out. But until then, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I definitely can't wait to catch you guys for season 2 or part 2.